What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father. Amazon Kindle Create Space. Single mother privilege. It's kind of like when we talk about white privilege, affluenza, which is, I guess, class privilege. Um, but guess what? There's single mother privilege. And what do I mean by that? The things that single mothers get away with that, you know, other parents just, fathers just can't get away with. Like, can a father point a gun at their child and just continue to have a conversation like nothing ever happened? And people go, you know, hmm, how can mothers don't do that? You might want to check your recent news. Um, and then can you shoot your kids and just like, can fathers do that? Just shoot your kids, you know, what were they doing? And get blamed like, what were they doing to get, that kid had to do something to get shot. Mm, you know, can we've seen where mothers can reprimand and whip their kids and beat their kids on camera, punch their kids on camera, and they get they get to be on talk shows and get a standing ovation. But when a father does that on camera, not the same response, is it? With this, what's the difference? Because it's a man. Nah, it's just single mother privilege. They can get away with things. I mean, I wouldn't be putting that stuff on camera, no way. But it is what it is. Um, then, you know, as far as bad parenting goes, you know, mothers can drop their kids off places, lose custody of their kids for things like committing crimes, uh, dating molesters, getting a kid killed by having them be around the wrong person and losing the other kids, and somehow wind up getting their kids back. Can fathers do that? No. Mm-mm. You know, what about the things that people get away with in public? You know, how many mothers constantly get that pass of, oh, she's doing the best she can, and though she's messing up every year, well, every day, every week, every month, and every year, she's gonna get it right one of these days. But fathers don't get the privilege of being able to fuck up their kid every day, and not with no repercussion, recourse, consequences, or nobody question. Okay, you don't need to have that kid no more. You don't know what you're doing. It doesn't see. So why would you do that? It's because the mothers have a privilege. You know, you got single mothers out here who purposely uh, play games to keep their child away from their father, and people are pretty much like, it's a norm. That's what women do. They're upset. But what happens if a father does that? He doesn't need to have that kid because that's petty and immature, and that's bad parenting. But that's single mother privilege for you. Women will up and move cities, states, damn near try to move out of the country. That's why they had to change the passport laws because it's my child. I can do whatever I want and whatever. Let a father try to do something like that. It's called kidnapping. What's the difference? Single mother privilege. You know, kid from a single mother could walk outside, hair looking a mess, didn't didn't take a bath, didn't brush their teeth, beat up clothes, shoes and socks with holes in it. Could be a winter day, no coat on, little bitty old coat, and all she has to say was, everybody knows I love my kids and I'll do anything for my kids. Let a father do that? You're an unfit parent. What is that? Single mother privilege. You know, can a mother could call the police on a father for coming by or seeing their kid, and the police are coming. Hey, you gotta look. You can't be over here seeing your kid, sir. I don't. That's not. No, it's not right to come to see your child. What are you doing? You're making the mother uncomfortable by seeing your child, sir. So, can a father call the police and say, "Hey, my child's mother is over here. And she's threatening our parenting time. Ma'am, you gotta leave. You can't just see your child." Nah, it doesn't work. Why? It's the difference. Single mother privilege. You know, how can I say this? As a matter of fact, a mother could go on the court and say everything and be proven to be a liar, a manipulator, a bad parent, a bad influence on their child, and keep the child. Can a father do that? Absolutely not. Because a mother's redeemable in the eyes of the court. Father's unredeemable. So what is that? Single mother privilege. Uh, and the irony of it is this. A single mother can be looked at by society as the bane, as the destruction of every community. But, yet and still, they get carte blanche. You know, everything, it's the daddy's fault. I might be fucking up every day, but it's the dad's fault. I've played every game I can play and I've gotten away with everything I can get away with, but it's the dad's fault. And then when that kid becomes an adult and the last child support payment is paid, his mother could throw that kid out to the wolves with no motherly nurturing, and people say to the kid, you grown. You need to grow up. Your mother did everything for you. So what? She let her boyfriend beat you and molest you. I mean, you know. But it's better that you weren't with your father. See, that's single mother privilege. Because there is no responsibility for your actions and your bad parenting when you're a mother. And even when you make mistakes and purposely make mistakes and sabotage your child, it's not really your fault, because you can always blame the father, and everybody will go with that excuse even though they know it's you. You know, do they do that with fathers? Absolutely not. And then when these children wind up having children, these grandmothers go Helen Keller. They just deaf, blind, and mute. And I don't know how, I don't know what's going on in these situations because once again, you can be a bad parent and be a bad grandparent and play and have amnesia if you were a single mother because that's single mother privilege. If it was a father, no, it's not gonna work. Just just some food for thought. I'm just saying. Peace.